JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. Now listen, August 8th, it's the deadline to get PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program. So if you have not received it, you need to get it. Now I will tell you this is just me. I'm a certified public accountant, been doing this for 27 years. I will say this, if all of a sudden you're in a panic because you hadn't gotten PPP, what have you been waiting for? Because I'm telling you right now, we are at the end of the seventh inning. It is the last call for alcohol, as they say, which after the seventh inning, okay, you ain't getting any more, right? If you're a sports fan, you go to baseball games, you know what I'm talking about. So here's the thing. On this specific video, okay, if you need anything, I will not be able to answer your questions, okay? And here's why I'm telling you this. Because if you haven't gotten PPP by now, you don't have time to even ask any questions. What you need to be doing is applying. So the first thing is I've put a link in the body of this video for you that takes you right to the SBA website where you can find a lender in your area. So that usually seems to be the first moment of panic. Well, where do I go? Well, click and go there. The second is I want you to know that if it's not approved on or before the 8th, okay, which is Saturday, you're out. It's not just getting it applied. You don't get to just hand it in to the English teacher on or before the 8th. You need your English teacher to be able to read it and approve it and give you a grade, as in approve and get you the money. What's that mean? Well, you better get this done. Why are you going to wait till Saturday? You need to be doing it right now. Now, if you don't need the money, then don't go get it. Now, the third thing is it's simple. There shouldn't even be any questions. Should be 0 questions on this, because if you're self-employed, you're going to go to Schedule C for 2019, line 31, divided by 12 times 2.5. That's your PPP loan amount. You can go to jjthecpahelp.com. I've got the application there for you. You don't have to enter in any information to get it. It's just click there for free. If you are an employer, then you're going to find your 2019 Form W-3, okay? And you're going to go to line 5. You're going to divide it by 12 times 2.5, and there's your PPP amount. Unless you've paid some health insurance and you've paid some retirement benefits, you get to add those amounts. Divided by 12 times 2.5, you get to include that. So I've got a playlist on how to get the PPP funds. I've got a website, jjthecpahelp.com. The first page is the application and worksheets and number of videos, how to do it step by step. So just know this, I'm not answering any questions on this because there are no time for questions to be answered. I'm not your CPA, okay? And the reason I'm saying that like this is that I'm still gonna get questions on this video. And you're gonna be like, well, what do I need to do this and I need to do that? Listen, there's no time for questions. If you need PPP, you're gonna go apply for it. If you have questions, you're gonna have to ask the bank. At this point, whatever questions you have, you need to get to the bank. And if you've waited till now, I'll tell you this right now, do you really even need it? Like, do you really need it? Why did you wait until now? It came out March 27th. They started taking applications April 3rd. We're on April, whatever. We're in early August. So the only reason I'm saying that to you as well is you probably have been putting this off, okay? Because you don't really need it. And now you're like, oh, shit, well, before it closes, I want to go get it. So let the bank do the work for you and with you, okay? If you need it, go figure it out. If you got dire straits, okay, and you haven't got it now, where you been? Where you been? And I'm pushing on you. If you're still watching and you're a little offended, good, because what I'm trying to do is give you a little push to actually go do it. Don't just ask another question. Don't just watch another video. Go and get it. Go and get it. Because at this point, we're talking hours, okay? We're talking hours. I gave you everything you need to know. It's a W-3, okay? Box 5 divided by 12 times 2.5. What was the health insurance you paid for your employees? What was the retirement amount you paid for your employees? for 2019 divided by 12 times 2.5, you add that in. If you're like, well, but what about this and what about that? You know what? You don't have time to figure that out. You don't get to ask any more questions, with all due respect, because it's too late. Okay? It is too late if you wait for any more questions to be answered. And the only ones that are going to be able to answer it for you is the bank. So it's not that I'm not trying to be helpful or patient, but I want you to remember how much you paid for this YouTube video. I'm saying that for fun, because if you're still watching, you're like, well, I don't know. I mean, should I, could I, would I? Last call for alcohol. Either belly up to the counter and order you one, or exit the stadium, okay? Here's the deal. If you need it, go get it. Don't ask any more questions. Don't watch any more videos unless it's how to fill it out, because I've got 450 videos. I got a playlist for you. Go get the funds if you need it. Now, for those of you that already got it, I got another video coming out that just gives you an update of kind of where we're at as it relates to PPP 2. So for those of you, let's make it real simple. If you haven't gotten PPP, it's over August 8th. Over. Okay? If it's like, well, but I don't know if I should get it because they got PPP 2, then you don't need it. You can just move along. You don't need it if you're trying to gauge whether or not you should get it. PUA, it's over. PUA's over. It's over. Okay? They might do something in the new one, but right now it's over. Go get the PPP. You can't be like, well, should I do PUA? Should I do PPP? PUA's over, basically. You're going to get a couple $100 maybe. You're going to scratch out $58. Shouldn't be a consideration. Well, should I get EIDL? I already got PPP. Then you don't really need it. Then you don't really need PPP. And so know this, I'm not for you going to get PPP unless you actually need it. Can you tell? All right, hey, what I'm trying to do is stir up some emotion if you're still here. I'm stirring up emotion in you so that you actually act. No more excuses, no more questions, none. You know what I'm going to do, in fact? I'm turning off the comments on this specific video so that you can't even ask any questions, because in the body of the video, I'm telling you where to go to find a lender. I'm giving you a link to where you can get the application. Go get it. Go get it if you need it. Last call for alcohol. Where you been the whole game? Guy's been up and down the row, you know, calling out, ordering, you know, hey, you want some of this? You want some of this? Right? You've gone to the stand, you've gone to the bathroom, you've walked by it. Now you're realizing, what? Anyways, having fun with you. All right, hey, have a great day. And if you haven't subscribed and you've made it till here, what are you waiting for? It's good info. Plus, I make it a little fun, right? Kind of get under your skin a little bit, because clearly you don't have anybody doing that if you still haven't gotten the money. All right, having fun with you. Have a great day, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right, hey, have a great one, and if you need it, what are you doing?